What is up, Screaming Firehawks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Chilligan's Island. We're going to make this a quick intro because I'm trying to get into this episode 6 reaction. Real quick, going back to the end of last episode, whatever, I don't know if it was a nuke, a bomb at the end. I initially thought maybe it was the ship that they shot down or that Christian decided to shoot down, like shrapnel hitting the earth. But also, I don't know if it would possibly make that big of an explosion. I don't know if it even made contact. I don't know what's possible. And I'm not even sure. They might have cleared this up, or maybe it was just confusion on my ending. You guys can clear this up for me in the comment section. Was that a Belter ship or an Earther ship that she shot down? For sure. Do we know for sure? Because I know this is similar to what we were talking about Marco was doing that ended up becoming a rift between her or Marco and Naomi, as far as him changing drives and the confusion of who is who. I don't know if that has anything to do with this, but it just makes me think of that. So we need clarity on that. Christian and Gal, I'm always gonna be team Christian, no matter unless she do something like crazy. Maybe this shooting down to the ship will qualify, but I'm always gonna be Christian for the most part. But Gal, and I was against her too, kind of like everybody. New character coming in and shooting shots at a character we love. Of course, we're gonna feel that way, but I'm starting to like her. She started to win me over with her speech, the way she talks, her motives, the things she wants to get done. Obviously this is politics, so there's always going to be things said that necessarily don't get done, or things that are just fluff to get the people to gain favor. So who's to know if she'll actually complete or follow through on these things? But I like what she said. I hope that Christian still ends up winning the election, the race, but maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea if this was some type of two-woman show where Christian wins and then Gal comes on as like a confidant. I hope something like that happens because she's good with the people. She has favor with them already, and maybe it would be good for another eye to come in and oversee things, because Christian does seem like she's getting a little too comfortable in her role, or maybe uncomfortable. I don't know. Maybe she's just tired of it, but the stress of the job is starting to get to her, and I don't know if that's necessarily affecting her decisions, but we'll see. Now, so there's that. There's other small things like Lucia's daughter. Obviously, she's a driving factor for her in wanting to stay alive. We got note of her trying to end everything in last episode, or she didn't want to go any further, but she's still around thanks to Naomi, Holden, and Alex, of course. Shout out to Alex doing that spot on procedure, even though she helped him through it, but he still got it done. But her daughter still missing. The husband's looking for her. Let's see what happens with that. We got Philip, obviously. He's still a question. I don't think we'll know or hear about him until probably season's end. So I'm looking forward to that. The green, I want to say makeup, but whatever was around the Mercury's agent's eye in last episode, and the scientists questioned it. I'm curious to if that's another infection type of protomolecule thing, or if it's a derivative of the protomolecule or something to coincide with what Holden activated with Miller. I don't know. We still haven't seen Miller, but Holden came to the forefront, told everybody about it. The ghost of Miller's past has been revealed, but that they don't necessarily believe it. So let's see if he comes back into the fold, gives him some more information, so people start waning towards trusting Holden a little bit more. But that's all I got for you. No real guesses as to what's gonna happen. We just gonna watch it play out. So let's get into this. Episode 6, baby.
One of the islands on the other side of Illis just exploded.
Like a thermonuclear bomb.
I think there might be some kind of massive fusion reactor underneath it. The whole damn thing just blew.
Damn, but it made that big of an explosion. They saw it from space.
Well, we could deal with an earthquake.
No, that's not the problem.
There's a shockwave coming around the planet at the speed of sound, with a tsunami behind it.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck me.
How long do we have?
No.
There's 8 to 10 hours.
With winds of around 200 kilometers per hour. The tsunami will be there roughly 10 hours after that.
Jeez. Well, the shockwave itself will damage all their stuff, right? They won't even have resources after that, so they need to get out of there before that, right?
Come any closer, then you're going to get it. This has only one way that this is going to go.
Hey, listen to me! Everyone, listen to me! God damn it, listen to me!
There you go. That'll give it to you.
Cat's got something important to say.
We have an emergency.
Oh, now we got your attention, eh?
Then will you support our claim?
Tell your friend, the Secretary General, that we have the right to be here. If you do that, publicly, and pledge to help our colony, then we'll agree to leave.
You know, Mercury ain't gonna co-sign that.
Or Earth. But I give you my word. I'll do everything I can.
It might not even be Adversarial's call at this point, or by the time this all concludes.
Oh yeah, Jacob. We're prepping the shuttle, and we found something that belonged to you.
Daughter? Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god. I thought those passing by the RCE had gotten you.
What are you doing up there?
Ganymede?
Leaving
Oh, damn.
Leaving, where are you going?
with the Bob back to the ring. I just wanted to go to university.
I figured. He would have co-signed this, I think. It was the mom that wanted to hold her back, I think.
Velcia, I need to tell you some things about what your mother has done. It won't be easy to hear.
I wonder if she'll even care. They already don't see eye to eye.
Are you expecting any more explosions?
I don't think so. The other islands all appear to be cooling down, so...
But for now, who knows, the next one won't be more violent.
I need to thank you.
No, you do not.
I would have died.
Pat yourself on the back, too.
But you didn't. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you some good news. Your daughter's okay. Tracked her down. She's on the bar.
Can I talk to her?
Of course you can.
She's not gonna
open up a
want to.
channel to Felcia Mazer, right? On the Barba Piccola. You guys want to be alone?
No.
All right.
This is about to get awkward for Alex.
Felcia, are you all...
Papa told me what you did. All those people who died on that shuttle.
I never met anyone to get hurt. I'm not...
All your talk about keeping their family together on Illis. And you're the one that ran away. At least I didn't kill anyone first.
Keep a close watch on her.
Naomi, what's going on?
Reactor's down. Looks like a bad fuel pellet. A batch of them.
They're all of them. Fuel pellets. Oh, everything's being affected. Is it because of the storm?
Looks like the Barb and the Eddie are in the same boat. All their systems check out okay, but as soon as they try to fire up the reactor, zilch.
Like an electromagnetic.
That molecule is back at it again.
Fuck!
We won't stop anyone else from leaving. They can go in peace. But we will not be forced from our home.
She doesn't know how things have progressed since this message.
They claim they've lost contact with Illis as well.
So if we take the OPA at their word, it means that we have all lost contact with everyone on that godforsaken planet.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Who's this dude? Oh, cycling through product? All the things they stole?
Your items are there and waiting, as agreed.
I'm gonna check the inventory, if it's all the same to you.
Do what you
Enough
gotta
with
do.
the sass, buddy. Got you your product. Be happy.
Hey, handsome.
Break it.
3, 2,
Break it.
1.
You're breaking my wrist.
Yes, that is the intent. Unless you'd prefer to leave.
I like this side of Bobby, but I can't get behind who she's doing it for. Kind of wild they did all this in a little coffee shop, though.
Splits at the same spot.
Oh, she liking it. It's a black market. This is the first little tremor.
Everyone back to work. That was the easy part. 7 hours until the shockwave hits. Let's be off the ground when it does.
How many of those easy parts are gonna come along?
That whole, come down and sweep y'all up to safety plan that we had?
That ain't gonna happen.
Why not?
Our reactor's out. All of the reactors are out on every ship in orbit. The fuel pellets are no longer fusing.
Yeah, the old blue goo.
Might change the laws of physics on us again.
Our guess is that when that island fusion reactor blew, some system on this planet decided to keep anything similar from happening again.
I'm done negotiating.
You said that you'd endorse their claim. You made yourself a partisan in all this.
He said
However,
he would do what he could.
to help get them up safely and back down again, provided they dump all the illegally mined lithium on their ship.
Their ship is going down anyway.
Well, don't underestimate yourself. We might find a way to fix the reactors. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
You're not saving them. You're just killing them slower.
He got more than a shitty face, as a shitty personality too. I was just starting to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Is there a problem with the shuttle?
We just lost contact with the chief. Stand by.
What was that?
The shuttle is gone, sir. All we're picking up are high-energy particles in the vicinity.
What's going on with the moon?
Yeah. Did it,
Team is on
something
it.
crash into it?
They think it might be melting.
Nothing else. Leave the ship until you hear otherwise from me.
What the hell is going on?
So what's plan C?
Don't have one.
We'll go to the ruins. Those structures have been here for over 1 billion years. If anything can survive what's coming, it's that.
There's no way in.
I've been inside.
What? There was no entrance.
That man inside my head opened a door and then closed it again. We'll have to make our own way in.
We have
Okay.
mining charges. We blast it open.
Assuming that works, you still have to seal it behind us.
We'll figure it out.
We don't have a lot of time.
We'll figure it out fast.
Miller, you really screwing us over in this situation. Maybe it'll come to save the day. But I'm sorry, did they just say the moon was melting?
By order of UNN Fleet Command, we will be remaining inside the ring space to help secure it from any further incidents that are beyond your ability to control.
Well, we don't need a babysitter.
Those are not the conditions of the armistice.
The OPA violated those conditions first.
Maconaurus is not under our control.
Then why did you promise you could deal with him if you could not?
They playing hardball now.
We'll be in touch.
Nice view.
What's wrong with him? You ain't got no type of power.
They were measuring your office for curtains. It's an ancient inner saying. It means showing openly that they intend to take what belongs to you.
Measuring your curtains, I like it.
We need to check the logs of every dark OPA relay that could have been targeted by the Sojourner's tight beam.
I'll put a team on it.
And if we don't resolve this quickly and to the UN's satisfaction,
then they will never leave.
I said it was a season for hookups. I see you, Bobby. This is the first time we've seen her.
I gotta say, I feel kind of used.
I can assure you.
Seen her have any attachment to anybody, right?
Told you it'd be worth it.
How much she just get? Okay, Bobby, you made the right decision.
Did you kill that customs agent down on the docks?
Wow. Why do you care?
It's not Nancy.
Neither is yours.
Relax. I don't do business that way.
Does she?
Accidents happen. The world is a cruel place. And if you don't want to be here,
Sounds like she does
leave.
anything to gain favor with him.
Have you talked to David lately? No? It's understandable. I'm sure all of this must be humiliating for him. And for you.
Was that a little bit of foreshadowing? Y'all see the boxing video in the background?
Security protocols haven't been updated since last year. They're still running MSEC 4.
You served.
So shouldn't take more than 2 minutes to crack it and get in.
In terms of value and ease of disassembly.
Is she gonna try to break through to him? He seems like a tough cookie. Okay. We improved. The last time I talked shit because they walked through that water in their bare feet or bare boots. They built a little bridge this time. Yeah, so it's still cracked open a little bit. Interesting shot. Is something staring back at him? Miller, maybe.
But you said the door's not as solid as you thought. An earthquake shook it loose.
If that's the case, we're screwed.
It's a start. Assuming that we get in, It's gonna be hard enough sealing the hole, but there's no way we're gonna be able to seal those.
The difference between us all starving to death and some of us surviving may be how many mouths we're trying to feed.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of belters. If it comes down to them or us, it's us. Holden and your new boyfriend may have a problem with that
You
harsh
jealous?
reality. Is it a problem for you?
If that's the case, I'll do what needs to be done.
Take you out. She couldn't take out Amos if she tried.
Don't get caught out in the open. Only take what's absolutely essential.
I have a differential diffusion column that can purify water clean enough to drink.
Good. Get it.
Okay, all that
She's been rubbing her. Oh, is it an airborne infection? She didn't come into contact with her. She was just in the same room, and it looks like it was the same eye too. No. She's even seeing green. It's an awesome tool, though.
That's not good.
What is it? And why is it only affecting the eyes?
As most wickedly guided,
Who is that?
inner laws we forbid. Against them we rebel when we sail.
I know gravity and all that, but damn. I'll at least keep my hands under it.
It's hard to believe any Martian would help a belter, particularly one like Marco.
Yeah, I agree. Where did the router retransmit the tight beam?
The transponder was the Pazuza, a belter ferry en route to Palos.
We need to monitor it.
Already in motion. In a few hours, every available OPA asset will have eyes and ears on that ship.
Okay. Are we talking about the new friend of the undercover agent that Bobby's trying to win over? Figured it wouldn't work.
What's the problem?
It had to be some type of blockade that got in here too easily.
New security protocol.
Fuck.
So much for your high-end source. We're gonna need a refund.
Damn. Well, he said it hadn't been updated in like a year or something.
Let's get out of here.
Hang on. The hydraulics that operate this door run through the base of the terraforming tower. I'll go out, up and down the tower, cut the hydraulics, release the door, and let you all in.
Look at her trying to show off.
There's not much air in this.
It's enough for me. This won't be the hardest thing I've ever done.
Look who's using charges now. That blew it kind of easy though. We sure this is the safest thing to be? Guess it's your best option, but
Are you sure it's safe down there?
about to find out.
Nope.
Hopeless romantic. Oh, should we be doing more than one at a time now? What does it say? Did he see something or did I just miss it?
Hole's only big enough to go one at a time. It's gonna take hours to get everybody inside.
The shockwave's getting close. I can feel it. Anyone outside needs to find cover and link arms. It's gonna be rough.
Including you.
Roger that.
Get your ass back here, Cap.
One last check for stragglers. I'll be there soon.
Anybody in here?
Uh-oh. Is he gonna be susceptible to it too?
What are you still doing here?
Help me, please.
Do we really need all this?
Yes, this is a biochemical assay deck, and that is a pharmaceutical printer. Trust me, we're going to need them both.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's here already.
Jesus Christ.
Why is it so early? Goodness. A violent little window pop, but not too bad. Stay down, get under a table or something. Still, I was expecting worse, so y'all are all right, but I know that's not the brunt of the force or the worst of it.
Where are they?
He went to get Mama. The wind took them both.
Okay, come with me. Come with me. All right.
So at least we know that little kid's in good hands. Oh shit.
Mako is on that ship.
He would know by now that there is a price on his head. And do you really believe he would be so careless as to expose himself like this?
Everyone makes mistakes eventually.
Words to live by. He won't be alone. There'll be a fight. And we need ships and belters with guns.
When Fred and Dawes see this, they'll give us whatever we need. This time, Mako won't be able to talk his way out.
He is good with a gun as he is with them words. I don't know, Kamina. I feel like you punching above your pay grade right now. A lot of physical exertion for not much oxygen. Oh yeah, it's almost empty. Is it down to the last bar? I couldn't tell. She knew exactly where to cut. That's my girl. That's my girl. Hopefully she got the right one. Yep.
That should do it.
Watch them fingers. She gotta climb back up. Oh shit.
There's a guy inside. He's locked me out.
Who the hell is this? Why is he so calm?
He's going to help.
The straight psychopath.
I'm out of air.
Is that the end? Oh, I was about to say. Oh, they got him. Okay.
Nice work, hero.
She is so jealous.
That was impressive.
Same to you.
Jesus. Ain't no escaping that. Get down there, Holden. They need all your muscles. You've been building since season 1. Is he gonna see the water coming over that damn hill? Oh. Is he gonna be able to hurry up? Hurry up, stop looking. He's still gonna have to like squeeze in there before it slams shut. Oh, Jesus. Wreck. Oh my God. Oh my, I already know the damn episode's about to end. Okay, go, 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 go! Okay, stop putting it, hold it, hold it! Nice. It should push it shut, no? That would be some shit if they did all this and then just flood it to death. I knew it was coming, but it still sucks. Another great episode. Very good episode. I won't say great. That's like a 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed that one, but I'm gonna watch these credits if there are any, recycle through the episode, and then I'll be back for a small discussion before we get into the next one. Like I said, another great episode. I give it an 8 out of 10 for like legitimate rating. I know I used to give like 70s out of 10. I had to stop it just to keep it more concise, but nonetheless, I enjoyed this episode. Now let's get into it real quick. To start off the episode, we got into my first question, I think it was, and what was that crashed into Earth? Because that was my thought process. I thought something had crashed into it, but apparently it was one of the islands, and that's what's lined up. I was confused on what was lined up on Alex's screen too, and what he was looking at. But they're on the row. I think there's 6 now. But one exploded, and apparently it's a reactor. Now, I I don't know exactly how it correlates to what we just barricaded ourselves. When I say we, I mean Holden and all these belters and the REC. But I don't know if they just barricaded themselves within a bomb. And that would suck. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. That's how my mind cycles when I'm watching this show. A whole bunch of questions. Some are going to stick. Some are not going to stick. I'm all over the place. I'm sure you guys were the same exact way when you watched the show. And there's so much information being thrown at you. It's all pretty straightforward, but still your mind just wants to wander. And especially when things like the protomolecule and now this green eye germ thing. I don't know what's a thing, but I always have fun doing it. So there's that. There's also Bobby, of course. She is in with this group. She's making a name for herself somewhat, and she's starting to earn the respect. And she's kind of already taking the place of this. What's the blonde hair chick that has like a crush on the undercover agent? I feel like Bobby's replacing her already in terms of good graces. So we'll see how that turns out. Lucia is trying to redeem herself a little bit. The daughter has kind of pushed her to the side. The husband, I wouldn't say he pushed her to the side, but he's on his own right now. Actually, I think he barricaded himself. I didn't get a good look at everybody who made it down there, but I think he was down there pulling the rope with Amos he was down there pulling the rope with Amos when they were trying to close it before the flood came. But they're going through a lot right now. Obviously, the sandstorm, the tsunami. They had like locusts in the very first episode on Illis when we landed. They're basically going through the plague right now. So a lot of political things, a lot of somewhat religious things happening throughout the season. But I like it all. Everybody, I can't say that Holden has gained the trust of everybody yet, or anybody at this point outside of his usual crew like Amos, maybe the husband, people that he's had interactions with like Lucia, and people of that nature. Mercury to an extent, but he's still they're still walking on eggshells around each other. So we'll see how that develops. Christian, we just learned, obviously, with all this stuff going on, that they've lost total communication with them. So I don't know when they'll be able to communicate again. The last thing that she saw was the video that the Belter made and sent out worldwide. So what comes of that, I don't know. Hopefully she doesn't do anything stupid, like just try to bomb it, destroy it. I don't know what. We just saw her just shoot down the ship. I can't say that was irrational, but hopefully that's not a domino effect of future decisions to come. Like I said, just me spitballing and wondering what's to come. As far as Alex, Marco being on the ship, them having footage of him on the ship, I have no clue. And I love it because I love his character, and even him having like the silver tongue, just his charismatic ability, and then only seeing or getting a glimpse of that in really one episode. And then every time we get a glimpse of him in spots like this where we see him on the ship, you just have no clue what's to come or what to expect from him, because I don't know what he's capable of still. Obviously, you have the backstory with him and Naomi, and you know that he's a evil guy. I don't know if I should say evil, but he's not the best. He doesn't have the best character, best personality. Maybe you could put him in the same category as a Mercury. Maybe not. Maybe that's unfair to Mercury. But we'll see. I'm still learning about both of their characters individually. So I look forward to seeing how exactly that unfolds. Obviously, you got the relationship between Amos and his guard. I forget her name. I'm blanking on it, but you guys know who I'm talking about. They kissed before they went into the artifact. The tsunami. I don't know how long they'll be trapped in here. So that'll be interesting to see. Or if they'll even be able to get out, to be honest, because there's water still flowing into the actual pod, so we'll see. You had the OPA or the agents coming down and measuring the curtains like like what's his name said, Ashford said. So I don't know. They're kind of making their stamp. They're letting themselves be known. They're trying to take what Kamina has. They don't trust each other. Ashford kind of said it was just them babysitting them, but I feel like they've been babysitting them for a while now, since the beginning of this season, and we realized that they were kind of working hand in hand, and they're coming in and flexing their muscles a little bit, just to show that they're there and they are in control. So we'll see what happens to that. Gal, we didn't get anything with her as far as the election or race. What else am I missing? This green eye thing, it's spreading, and it's been one episode, so I can say it's spread somewhat fast, especially since I don't, remind me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she came into contact, or did she hand her something like a document or something? I can't remember. I know she came in, stood at the door, they spoke for a minute, and she asked her, or told her she should get the eye checked out. And I think that's the only interaction they have. But nonetheless, she's infected with it now. She did the little eye scan. She saw it in there, so she's aware of it. She took that briefcase, which I imagine will help her do some type of research. But now that it's down there in the pod with her, or the artifact, and all that water's down there, I hope nothing got damaged, anything got affected, and they actually will be able to get something done. Or maybe they'll be too busy focusing on how to get out of this situation, and she won't even be able to do any research. So I have no clue. The baby. Who was the baby that Ashford was holding? I'm assuming a grandkid, maybe his kid. Maybe that was something that was mentioned in previous episode that I missed out on. But I think that's a mystery as of now. As far as what blew up on Earth again, we didn't even get. Did we get mention of that between the Admiral and Christian when he was showing her the video? I don't even remember. But yeah, Bobby, again, she's doing her thing. She's killing it for this group that I don't necessarily agree with, but it's good to see her in action. And it seems like she's liking it, so hopefully she doesn't completely break bad. And she has something up her sleeve, or she flipped something. Maybe this former Martian that served, I forget his name, the one with the little comb over, that wouldn't shake her hand. But that'll be an interesting dynamic between those two. She's got her little love thing going on with the guy from the bar. She may be just using him. Maybe she does have feelings and she's just not committing to it right now. I don't know. But nonetheless, she's a valuable part of this team. She just gained some respect. Holden is going to gain some respect by sacrificing his life and flipping up this thing and saving all these people for the most part. And as of now, but who knows how long that'll last and how long it'll take for them to actually turn on him again. So that's it for this episode. Quick discussion, quick reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, welcome to Chilligan's Island. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you in episode 7 reaction. Deuces.